stuff actually following all of those presentations, but I will make it as quick as I can. Okay, I've come along tonight just to show you some books that I have over the last 6 to 8 months put together, and I'm kind of trying to make a library for myself really to the CPD to enhance my skills in teaching. And then I thought, well, I may as well share it with other people as well. And so these are the things that I've read and I've used in my teaching over the last 6 to 8 months. First thing is, there's a big push at Pensby about literacy across the curriculum, and I'm sure that that's worldwide, nationwide probably. And so what I've done is I've been looking at some suitable grammar books that I will be able to tap into if I'm ever unsure about grammar to use in the classroom, either with kids or just for me to feel sure about using grammar in the classroom. So this one here is a grammar book for teachers, so it's tailored for us. And I've looked through all of that and it's absolutely understandable. I mean, I'm sometimes very unsure about grammar, but this does make you more secure, and it's a good reference book. So that's Grammar for Teachers, The Essential Guide to How English Works. Okay, and that's by something called Seeley. And I recommend that, that's really good. I got that from Amazon. This one is also really good. If you want a bit of practice, you can either use it for yourself or you can use it with students as well. And there's some really good activities that you can do just to cement that knowledge in your head. And that's the Grammar Teachers Activity a Day. 180 ready-to-use lessons to teach grammar and its usage. And that's really good. Okay, next one. This is a really useful book I found very useful for day-to-day teaching. It is Classroom Starters and Plenaries. Creating ideas for across the curriculum. It's not just English, it's across the curriculum. So you'll find ideas for history, ideas for geography, ideas for RE, citizenship. It's across the curriculum. Okay. Next one. I'm an English teacher, and this is a brilliant book. I've used some of the lessons in them. This is How to Be a Brilliant English Teacher. Basically by just going on the internet, pulling off things like there's an activity in here about teaching poetry through paintings. So it's got a connection to art, but it's also got a connection to history, and it's got a connection to geography as well. So that's even though it says English teacher, it's actually cross curricular. This one is, I think, I want to try and make this my Bible. This is called The Lazy Teacher's Handbook, and the subtitle is How Your Students Learn More When You Teach Less. This book was recommended to me on a recent CPD course that was run at Pensby, and it's basically how you can change your mindset from doing everything for the kids to the kids doing everything for you. So that's a really good one. If you can get hold of it. This one here, just this one and that one, and then we can all go over it. Right, this one is called The Small Book of Big Words. As we're trying to be encouraged to put keywords on classroom walls and trying to develop their vocabulary, this is a really, really funny book which gives funny definitions in kids' speak. But it really does extend their vocabulary. So, for example, I've opened it as gamut, okay, and here, and that sort of thing. So, have a look at that. This one is something that you can see from the sticky notes that I've used this a lot in the last 6 to 8 months, and this is called Jump Start Literacy. Some of you in primary school might have got the set, but I want to say use that. That is brilliant for starters. Jumpstart Literacy is it's full. It's absolutely jam-packed with starters and plenaries that you by the Pioneer Chorus, and there's a range of that on Amazon at no really